All right, wait, well, let's try this again. All right, well, I did preheat my pit, actually my racks, because I got 2 briskets that I'm cooking on the racks, and then 2 briskets in the pan. All right, so I am using my meter block tonight, getting this ready to go. Actually starting a little bit earlier, because I'm going to do a nice slow burn today. And I'm only doing 4 briskets. And I'm 4 briskets, and they're pretty big. You know, the 2 in the pan, you know, pushing about 15 to 16 pounds. Wow, I kind of like this phone. It's showing all the details. Wow, okay, not bad. Just a little bit of salt and pepper. That's all I like to cook with. And then 2 briskets on the racks. And this will give you guys a side-by-side comparison. In the pans, out the pans. I like them both, but I prefer to cook in pans because it's much easier to maneuver, easier to handle, you know. And plus, I like all my juice. So if I'm cooking on the pans, I'm gonna have some, some pans underneath. There's a little bit of water inside those to catch all the drippings, so it doesn't fall into my pit and dirty my pit up. So you get that foul smell as the grease drops. It starts to burn. No, you don't want that. Okay, so put a pan in there with a little bit of water to catch all the drippings. And so I have my pit probe right here in the middle, so I can get 235, because you can see it's right, that pit probe is right in line with my briskets on the 2nd and 3rd shelf, which is the sweet spot for the vote. So I want to run 235, so that's why I put it there. You can put it here, or you can put it on the rack, but it's more easier just to put it right there on the door thermometer. Okay, let's go ahead and close this pit up so I can go ahead and drop these coals. All right, so I can go to sleep. But guess what? I am going to be running my DigiQ tonight, because I do have my char-logs in there. And I did my last cook I did on the char-logs. I put too much fuel in there, and it did get up to temp. It did get up about past 300 degrees, but it still did good on my cook using char-logs, but I just went half what I did last time. So I am running 235 tonight. Oh, get back up there. 235, that's my sweet spot for briskets. Let's check out the firebox. Okay. So if you've seen my previous video, I had too much char-logs in there. I had stacked them up, I think, too high. Yeah, too high. Well, 3 high. No, it was 3 wide, then 2 high, and 2 on top. So I went half of what I did. So I got some residue from my last cook that I'm going to use. I always use my residue. Might as well. Don't throw it away. Okay, so I'm using post oak tonight. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces of post oak chunks. Not bad. So these come from my splits, and I just cut them up and make them into little chunks so I can put them in there. But that's all the wood I'm going to use, and that's all it really takes to get a good smoke profile on all your meat, especially your brisket. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. This is one that's going to go on the hot one. All right, I got to get some back orders. That's going right there. So char-logs, great stuff if you can find it. Great stuff. So I'm going to drop all them hot ones right there. Okay, let's go ahead and drop this stuff in there. And that's all the fuel I'm going to use tonight. And this probably give me about 12, man. If I'm running 235, plenty of fuel to get me to 165, to wake up about 3 o'clock, 3:30 in the morning, and that's when I start wrapping. All right, let's go ahead and drop. All right, we got some hot char-logs. We're gonna drop these suckers right there. All this stuff burns clean. Oops, sorry about it. Burns real clean. And that's it. That is all I'm going to use for the night. I guarantee you, this stuff, I will have plenty of char-logs left over by the time I get up in the morning time. Okay, but that's it. So I'm going to put that hot one right there. And let's close it up. And get in there, baby. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, so you already starting to smoke. Smell that poso. Smells great. That's good. You got the ball valve wide open, and I actually got my fan. This phone's killing me. I'm gonna set this, my fan, to half. So right now it's on full blast. Right there. Okay, that's for low and slow. So pit's already at 121. You know, give my DigiQ a chance, you know, to get the pit up to temp without struggling. And we're good to go. Last look at the briskets. Oh, I smell it. 2 briskets in the pan and 2 out the pan. All right, guys. Hey, we'll see you in the morning time. God bless you. And we'll talk to you later. As soon as I find out where the off button is. What's going on, Derek? I'm trying to figure out this phone, man. It's crazy. Nope, that ain't it. What's wrong with this thing? Y'all bear with me. I know you, Derek. I know you laughing at me. I know you are. Continue. This don't make no sense. You know what? I'm done.